Essence Font here because I have Mana Tea up, and then extend it. I'm going to Renewing Mist as well, and then extend it with my Rising Sun Kick. And then you just stand in a circle to pretty much avoid all these mechanics. And 166% haste. Oh, 169? Holy cow. So much haste. What is going on, everybody? This is Mysticall. Welcome to a Mythic Plus dungeon. Yeah, we're doing a Mythic Plus today. I'm recording this. I'm not streaming this. So, mostly because I don't know if this is going to be depleted or not. I don't upload depleted keys. I try to do them in time. Today, we are doing a 15, 16? 15, 16, or 17. I don't know which of Junkyard. And you can see I don't have much experience with Junkyard. This guy is a 10, and I have one depleted 15. So, yeah, not much experience with it. We are using the Rising Mist build right here. Rising Mist, and I saw a lot of people comment. I'm going to bring up my microphone real quick. Okay. I saw a lot of people comment that statue might not be the move, which I kind of agreed with. So I'm trying Refreshing Jade Wind. And I got this Weakauras right here. I don't know how to make it bigger. I don't know how to make it bigger for some reason. It's not letting me. It's weird. It's just really annoying. But, maybe display, position, frame. Oh, frame. No. I got this Weakauras right here to show my stats. Yeah, I think my music's still playing. Yeah. For those who don't know, they made a decision on the Rising Mist change. So at first they were going to completely gut the Rising Mist build, which really sucked because Rising Mist, this build is really motivated me to like get better at Mythic Plus just because of how fun it is. And I'm gonna just heal here. Vivifies, Renewing Mist, Cocoon here. I'm gonna Rising Sun Kick, get a bunch of Renewing Mist out. But they actually changed it. They actually changed what they're changed. They were gonna do initially. They were gonna like change the second set the Rising Mist does, but they changed it to it's going to increase the duration by 100%, which is a pretty good change. I don't think it's gonna be. Because right now, the reason they're nerfing it is not because of Mythic Plus, but because of, look, all these Renewing Mist out, by the way. Absolutely beautiful. They're not changing it because of Mythic Plus. They're changing it because of rating. For those who don't know, one of the creator, Light, came into my chat the other day on Twitch. It was kind of neat. Pretty much the person who thought of the build in the first place, and he was just explaining how people on Mythic actually got to like 700k healing per second with the build. And when there's something that broken, you really, I mean, come on, high ranked guilds don't want to, you know, they want to play classes, right? And you don't want to have to stack one class or learn a new class just because of how insane it is, especially if it's just one. You know, if there's one class that is like OP like that. You can see my haste is at 106% right now. So we're able to do a lot. We're going to Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, into another Rising Sun Kick, throw out a Rushing Jade Wind, and then we're just going to keep spamming these Vivifies out. Again, I'm at, what, 107% haste. I haven't been paying attention too much to my mana, so I'm probably going to go for a drink. I was kind of just mindlessly spamming Vivifies. That's what happens when you spam Vivifies without really paying attention. But you can see, like, even right now, 50% haste, 44% haste. So even though you get that baseline haste of, like, if you have baseline haste of, like, 30%, but you have, like, decent gear, you'll be more than fine. Like, you'll be more than fine as long as you get some good procs. My essences are Conflict and Strife Major, and then I play... I'm just going to Crane here just because it's been a little bit... Can I stun this? Oh, that's a Shockwave. That's my bad. I'm going to wall here. I can Vivify myself. Rising Sun Kick, Renewing Mist. Away the Crane Major or Conflict and Strife Major, and then I'm using Life Binders, Invocation, Minor. I could show you actually. Renewing Mist. I'm using mouse over macros. I'm not clicking my frames just because it's a lot faster to get Renewing Mist out. And I'm really liking Refreshing Jade Wind. It is eating my mana like a ton though, like a lot. So I am gonna have to go for drinks more, but I don't know if I'm the only one with that issue because I've seen some other monks run into mana issues as well. So maybe I'm not the only one, but I know that I could probably definitely do better, right? Anyone could do better. So I'm gonna drink up here. I don't know what's in this cave. I don't know if there's something interesting going on in there. No? Are we... Don't know. Do I touch the shock bot? No, shock bot's gone. Can I just roll up there? Perfect. Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick. We're gonna put our Renewing Mist. Then we're gonna Rising Sun Kick again. This guy, oh no, not this guy. There was a guy that does the smash in front of him, so I don't want to stand in front of him. But yeah, so far so good. I'm really liking this Refreshing Jade Wind. Yeah. If you guys ever have any questions, let me know. Again, I am not the most insane at this build, but I can tell you that I have improved, and that feels really good. Because when I first started doing this build, like, a lot of videos did not get uploaded. I can tell you that. I see a lot of comments about people like scared to like queue it or use it, and truly the best advice I can give you is if you have like a couple friends that you can queue up with, you know, do some Mythic Plus with, it is 100% worth the time. You know, this isn't like a waste of time to learn. It is 100% worth it. It's fun, it's viable, the healing output is insane, so really it's definitely worth the time. Where's the big guy? That's the big guy. I just want to get past this first boss. If I'm gonna keep it real, I really hate this boss, especially on the necrotic weeks, because the little ads that spawn proc the necrotics, so almost the entire fight everyone has reduced healing. It's like dampening in PvP. We're gonna try to dodge the shockwave. Yeah, we dodged it by ranging it. You can also be better than me and just avoid it. You're probably just better than me, so you're gonna do damage here. I thought we just pulled the boss there, saw him move, so I got a little scared. Gonna throw out a Renewing Mist again, so you can see you're just hard casting. We got 2 shockwaves coming this way, trying to avoid it, and we got it. You can see these big guys, the Scat Bone guys. After these bursting stacks go down, I'm going to drink up, and we're gonna drink here. We're gonna pull the boss, and we're gonna continue on with the dungeon. I would love to do this in time, mostly because I really just want to get all of them in time. I'm kind of like that. That's just kind of person I am. We have Hero here, so I'm just gonna Mana Tea, Crane, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Rising Sun Kick, get our Renewing Mist out. We don't have any out right now. We can throw out an Essence Font and a Refreshing Jade Wind, Essence Font here, and we got a Renewing Mist, and we're just gonna pump some heals out, do some damage. Charge Smash, cut it out. You can see everyone has necrotics on them, so it's like really annoying. From the little guys, I mean, there's really nothing we can do about it, right? Like, unless we stand by the circles, these things will kill. So that's pretty good for us. This is going way better than the 15 I depleted, I can reassure you. And Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, Rising Sun Kick. Our haste is at 45% right now. And we're just going to keep our Renewing Mist out. We have 4 out right now. Trying to extend it with Rising Sun Kick here. We did. We're going to throw an Essence Font here. We got another Renewing Mist out. Rising Sun Kick. Boom. Revival here. And we're just going to hard cast our Vivifies as usual. Again, the reason you hard cast the Vivifies is because it's actually not worth the time to Soothing Mist, because you have so much haste. Vivifies are less than a second, right? So you can see I have 5 Renewing Mists right now, and we just keep extending them over and over again. Rising Sun Kick to extend it. Boom, look at that. We're gonna do a Rushing Jade Wind, and we can actually ring it, Rising Sun Kick here, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick into an almost instant Rising Sun Kick, and you can see just the damage we do. It maybe isn't significant, but if we look at our healing, I mean, let's see what we did. 60k healing per second. We got our Rising Mist. Way the Crane is number 4, which feels really nice. And Verify, most of the time is going to be your top heal. Most of the time it's going to be your top heal because you're hard casting. Vivify is pretty much the entire time. So I'm going to drink here. These 2 guys really aren't too hard as of mobs. So I'm just going to drink here. Nothing, you know, I'm just going to drink the full because Refreshing Jade Wind takes a lot of mana. It really does. I might opt for Chi-Ji next time. I wasn't really prepared to really spend this much mana, if that makes sense. I mean, I use it in raids, but in raids it's like predictable damage kind of, but in Mythic Pluses, especially with bursting, everyone's taking damage all the time. So we have Combust up, so we might do a big pull here. I know that because down here there's a little, you know, my mage has a thing. So we're probably gonna do a big pull here. So we're gonna Mana Tea, Crane, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, and we're gonna spam some Vivifies here. We're gonna do another Rising Sun Kick, Rushing Jade Wind. We're gonna do a big heal here. Stun these guys. They can't be stunned. The more you know. And now we got our Renewing Mist out, and we're just gonna spam Vivifies again. 1 minute cast time. You can just spam them. Gonna throw an Essence Font as well, and then with this Rising Sun Kick, I can actually do a Renewing Mist here. Rising Sun Kick, extend both the Essence Fonts and the Renewing Mists, and yeah, just kind of pump out these heals here. Bursting is a tough week. It's a tough week, you know. You gotta do the big pulls to make time, but you can't pull too much or else you die. So it is a little bit tricky to find a balance, but it's worth it once you start to learn it. We got a Thunder Focus Tea coming up soon, so I'm just gonna throw an Essence Font here, Renewing Mist or Rushing Jade Wind. We're gonna piece these guys away from my boy. Get a nice heal up on them, nice, and we get a nice Rising Sun Kick here. Throw out a Vivify, throw out our Mana Trinket to get some mana during this pull, because we need a Rushing Jade Wind. We're also gonna Revival here, and then yeah, just kind of pump some heals out. Big healing, huge. I'm really interested in the healing per second because like we're actually crushing it. Oh, drinking up here. We got a little bit of haste for quick navigation. We kind of want to keep that buff up, so I'm gonna go and do some damage. And hopefully, yep, we get our 4 stacks there, which is nice. And then we got our double Rising Sun Kick there from Thunder Focus Tea. Throw an Essence Font here. We have Mana Tea. Maybe I could have Mana Tea'd this before the Essence Font. But I didn't. Normally I save Mana Tea for Crane. Maybe it's not as efficient because I'm not really using Crane as much, but you know, I'm still learning. But you know, if anyone knows, let me know. I don't really like this enemy forces. I think I kind of want to change the percentage thing. Rising Sun Kick, Rushing Jade Wind. I guess I Mana Tea here and just throw an Essence Font. And we throw this out, and then we throw a Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick into an almost instant Rising Sun Kick. Get the extended on all of our hots. Throw out another Renewing Mist, Rushing Jade Wind. And yeah, we're kind of just spam these heals out here, Renewing Mist. It's a lot easier with mouse over macros, by the way. It's way easier with mouse over macros. Let me drink. Okay. Cool. We're making pretty decent time. We don't have any of the obelisks done. But that's okay. We're gonna throw it, and we just do damage here. I think this build like is really, really insane with boss fights, just because of how much damage you could do, and like how much healing you do at the same time. It's pretty insane. So for this guy right here, he's gonna do Tase. You're gonna want interrupts on the Tase. This guy's gonna be like running through the room, which is fine. But the biggest thing is this Trixie Taser is going to have a Mega Taser right here. What you're going to want to do is you want to go into the Smoke Bomb thing that was created by the other guy, and it puts you out of line of sight. They can't get to you, and you avoid the damage. I don't really too much about the other guy. I don't think he does much. I haven't craned yet because I stupidly used Mana Tea on the fight before, on the whatchamacallit before the pull before, so didn't use Crane. I have Mana Tea Crane now, but it might be a waste, but that's alright, because damage is damage, right? And Crane does a ton of healing, so might be worth it. We'll see. Tase. Rushing Jade Wind. Throw out an Essence Font or a Rising Sun Kick here. Vezzy's got the Mega Tase, and down goes the boss. Again, the first boss is really the hardest one. The first boss is the hardest one, especially on tyrannical weeks. There aren't many huge mechanics from these other bosses. I mean, that past one is pretty straightforward, you know. The first one is like the most annoying. Personally, I found to be the most annoying. I don't know. Maybe other people don't struggle with it. Maybe other people don't pug like I do. So, you know, we're gonna roll out of that Dark Fury, by the way. It's really important. You can see our haste just Again, we have 35% haste, but it's a little bit misleading just because of all the procs that you can get, all of the gear that you have on, from your essences. And in this downtime, I can show you my essences: major, conflict and strife, minor vitality, minor artifice of time for the haste buff, and then minor life binders invocation. I haven't really found any others that actually, I think there was another one that gave haste. There was this one, the Formless Void, actually gave haste when somebody used one of their major essences. That's pretty good too. Yeah, if you want to run that, you can for more haste. If you don't have enough haste, you want more of a proc, perfectly fine. I'm gonna go for a mana essence here just so I stay pretty healthy on mana and help do some damage. Get our Renew Mists up, so as soon as we get out of the pull, we can just keep chain pulling, because that's really good about this build, is as long as you have some mana, you can just keep pushing. I mean, right now we got 91% haste. We're just gonna Mana Tea Crane here and just kind of just pump out some damage. Renewing Mists, and just look at this. The amount of damage you can do is pretty good, and you can just keep your teammates topped off for a really good amount of time. And even Rising Mist itself does quite a bit of healing as well. So pretty solid, pretty solid. Cool. So I forget what this add. I think it's Angry Keystones. I want to see percentage. There we go. Okay, perfect. Okay, that was bothering me. All right, so we are at 60. It's so weird that that's an option, but maybe there's like a reason for it to use that. I'm gonna get a Rising Sun Kick and then roll away, just so I can get out of there. You might have noticed that my tank dispelled himself. It's because if you're a monk, and maybe if you're like other off healers, like if you're hybrids, you can dispel diseases, and I believe that's a disease or poison effect. It's not magical because that's what the healers can do, but I believe it's a disease effect. I can check really quick if I can get it on myself. Again, we're gonna Thunder Focus Tea here. We're gonna Rising Sun Kick. Boom, come out. And you can see again, we have 120 haste right now. Holy cow, that's insane. Again, it's a disease. That was for science, by the way. That was for science. I got it. So yeah, if you're a hybrid, I believe you can dispel that. Boomies. Boomies can actually dispel curses. Maybe it's not. I think Shaman can dispel it. Either way, I know for a fact that monks can. So, yeah, we just clear out this trash. The boss doesn't spawn, I believe, until you kill all the big guys. So we're just gonna out here doing some damage, making sure we're keeping those our Renewing Mist up. Again, I try my best to keep them up as much as I can. That's kind of the goal. And then as soon as you get like 4 or 5, you just start spamming those Vivifies when you have to. You know, you don't need to. Overhealing really isn't that good. You know, it's kind of a waste. So, yeah, just pumping out those healing numbers. Again, look at these guys. I mean, I honestly can't even tell it's bursting just because of how much healing we can do. So, and we're just going to drink up here real quick. And we're going to just void this trash. Renewing Mist, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, Renewing Mist, Rising Sun Kick, and now we have Renewing Mist on almost everybody. We're gonna throw an Essence Font here, throw out some Vivifies, Refreshing Jade Wind. I keep forgetting I have that because I haven't used it ever, and we don't have a Rising Sun Kick, so we have nothing to hit. So that's doing a pretty good job of it. We're gonna Rising Sun Kick here, extend our hots. Have our Renewing Mist up. Boom. Got hots on everybody now. And roll away from that. We can dispel this. And we're going to come in here as soon as, like... There we go. Okay. Now we can Refreshing Jade Wind, dispel this, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm. We're going to throw out a Renewing Mist and then Rising Sun Kick just so the newest one gets the extension. And just keep doing damage here. Refreshing Jade Wind again because... I think I don't know how much uptime you want on the Refreshing Jade Wind, but it seems like you want a good amount of uptime. It's actually something I should probably maybe look up, because right now I feel like I need to do 100% uptime, but maybe it's more of like a... I think it's because I don't know how much it heals for, because normally when I raid, I use Refreshing Jade Wind, so it does a good amount because there's so many people, but yeah, there's really... not too many targets with the heal. Maybe Chi-Chi's better. Oh, do we miss one? Okay, coming over here. Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, Tiger Palm, 100% haste, by the way. Insane. Dispel that. Renewing Mist. Rising Sun Kick. Oh my god. I love it. Absolutely. It's just insane. I love it. I love it. We're going to drink up here before this next boss. Throw out a Refreshing Jade Wind. So we heal the bursting stacks while I'm drinking. Super quick. This boss, not too difficult. Not too difficult at all. Doesn't have too many mechanics. There's pretty much one thing you really need to make sure, and that's just make sure you stand in the circle. That spawns these cleaner bots right here. Pretty much do all the work for you. You want to stand in it, but occasionally, very occasionally, they're gonna turn into slimes, and you're gonna have to kill the slime. So just make sure. I'm gonna throw out our essence font here because I have Mana Tea up, and then extend it. I'm gonna Renewing Mist as well, and then extend it with my Rising Sun Kick. And then you just stand in the circle to pretty much avoid all these mechanics. And 166% haste. Oh, 169. Holy cow! So much haste. Jeez. Refreshing Jade Wind, Rising Sun Kick, Refreshing Jade Wind, Toxic Wave. You're gonna want to make sure you're in a circle for this. Otherwise, you do die. Dispel this on Licks. Thunder Focus Tea. Right now, Rising Sun Kick there. Tiger Palm, Rising Sun Kick, and you can just see, like, my God. And we're gonna do another Essence Font here. Rising Sun Kick, Refreshing Jade Wind. And I haven't even healed once. I haven't casted one spell this entire fight, and I'm doing 62k DPS. It's really just the power of keeping those essence font or those renewing mist out, and just healing with your rising mist, and your refreshing jade wind. It seems is really strong. Holy cow, that's awesome. What's my damage that fight? I mean, hey, 20k DPS, almost 2 million damage. You kidding me? That's insane. We got, what, 169% haste? Oh my god, that's awesome. The build might not be as strong, because obviously, because obviously a nerf doesn't mean it's not going to be as powerful, but it's still going to be pretty solid. I see a lot of people in the MDI, they don't use Rising Mist, they use the Conflict and Strife Major, and then they use Focus Thunder, which was kind of neat. So they use a lot of... I'm going to revive all these fears. Renewing Mist. Kind of got tunnel vision there. That's my bad. I kind of lost out on some healing. That's okay. Yeah, I see a lot of people in the MDI using Conflict and Strife Major, but they use Focus Thunder instead of Rising Mist. I think that's going to be the meta. I don't think Way of the Crane is going away at all. I think the Conflict and Strife Major is going to stay, and I think the damage of Mistweaver is going to stay. I think we might have a little bit less healing output, but as long as I can play Way of the Crane, I don't care. I don't care what build it is. I'll play it, you know? What do we got? Okay, so we're doing this to help my shaman, my main team shaman that I Q3s with. He has an ult, so we're kind of helping out here. I'm just going to crane here and just kind of pump some healing out and some damage. I'm going to dispel this. Refreshing JD Wind here. I didn't use it with Mana Tea, so it's a little awkward. He's got 20 stacks on him, so I'm doing 44% less damage, which is a little awkward, but I think we have... Yeah, we've stabilized, I think. Come on, where are you? Come on. Alright. Russian Jade Wind, throw an Essence Font here. This is like the kind of, I feel like this is kind of the weakness of it, because I have nothing to hit. So, couldn't heal, but I think we're okay. Yeah, we're good. Maybe drink up here as well. Making some good time. We got 14 minutes. Okay, hands are getting a little bit sweaty. Palms are sweaty. Knees are weak. Arms are heavy. We need 6% more, so we're probably going to avoid this, go straight across, and I don't know. We'll probably, I think there's 2 packs over there. There's this guy, and then there's these guys over there. So, oh no, we did that for the 3%, and now we're going back, or, oh no, we're doing, oh, my bad. I think, yeah, this is our last obelisk. Haste bot here, where, oh, wow, haste bot, oh, haste increased by 5%. Wow, okay. Wow. Okay, so on top of that, we now have another 5% haste. Maybe I could have done that sometime earlier in the dungeon. I probably could have done that earlier in the dungeon. There's probably somewhere a grease spot somewhere. I'm going to help do damage here. Again, damage is kind of important, especially when you want to put out Rising Sun Kicks as well. Gonna wall here, revival everything, all these dots, and then, oh, Rising Sun Kick, Renewing Mist. So some Vivifies. Perfect. We're doing a much better job than my last group. yeah, we did a much better job. I think we get. Oh no, we're gonna do the final boss with an obelisk. Okay. I was gonna say, I was like kind of confused because I know there's an obelisk over there, but I guess we're just gonna try to do this with an obelisk. I see. Okay. And we're gonna drink up here before this boss, and we got the final boss here now. So yeah, this is a 16 Mechagon Junkyard, and we're trying to doing it to help out my enhancement shaman. He really wants the vroom vroom from this guy. What's it called? Windwalker? The trinket. This guy, remote guidance device. So that's kind of big. I feel like Wear the Crane is actually so good on this fight. I don't have Mana Tea right now, so I have it now. So maybe it's worth to use. Should I just use it? Probably, right? Mana Tea, Crane, Thunder Focus Tea, Rising Sun Kick, throw out a Renewing Mist, Thunder or Rising Sun Kick. Boom, we got 71% haste, and we're gonna throw out a Refreshing Jaded Wind. You want to avoid the circles on the ground. For those of you who've never done this fight, especially on Tyrannical, because it is a little bit brutal. There is potential for them to one-shot. You can actually ring a piece these bots back, or you can do what my mage did and frost over them. The one awkward thing about our comp is if any of our monks die, or the mage, we have no B-res, so that is a little bit awkward against Cocoon here, because they can onk, but I'd rather them save it for when we need it. So you're supposed to kill this guy right here. Then what's going to do is it's going to open up one of the towers. You cannot step out of this circle, by the way, while the fight's going on. I should probably be more Rising Sun Kicking right now, instead of playing so passive. Try to get more Renewing Mist out. No. Bring a piece of this guy away from me. Alright, so he died, so one of these towers opens up. You can tell which one it is. This one's the north one. The other one is the south one, just right across the way over there. And what you're supposed to do is you need to avoid all the lightning over here, and then destabilize this tower. So you can blink, demon hunters can fly over this stuff, but if you're a little monk like me... Oh, how did he get over there? Maybe not. Maybe... Oh, you could jump over these things? Okay. Or if you're just not bad like me. But what I do is I take my time, you know, slow but steady, dodge all the mechanics, and then you just kind of just take out all the power of this thing, take it out, and then you roll over here, and you have until this time, until the next guy spawns again. So if you can one phase it, it'd be insane. We have no hero, so it's a little awkward, but I'm gonna get someone who missed out here and just do as much damage as you can. There's no mechanics during this part of the fight. You're just doing damage. This guy is gonna fly up, and he can die to dots when he flies away, but it seems like, I don't know, we got 4 stacks of infinite stars. We're gonna throw out some dots, and we might be able to one phase them, and we do. Oh my god, that's a 2 chest of a plus 16 Mechagon. We got an 18 Underrot as that. Holy cow. And let's see if we... Nothing. Awesome. God. You love to see it. Really do love to see it. Oh. Why couldn't have this have been like leather?